everyone and welcome to my GH Soap Opera Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers. Jordan's life or death surgery follows tampered car crash. General Hospital spoilers predict that Jordan Ashford and Curtis Ashford's vehicle crash will lead to serious consequences. It looks like Carly Spencer and Valentine Cassadine will be forced to think fast as they'll also be on the road when the crash occurred. There is a possibility for serious car tampering if Jane Sidwell learns out Jordan is secretly scheming his ruin. That may offer Sidwell a reason to speak the "get rid of her permanently" statement that's featured in GH's weekly promo. Whatever the case, it appears like Jordan will be in serious shape after this disaster plays out. Curtis may get banged up as well, but Jordan should take the worst hit in the driver's seat. Curtis will try to salvage the day and could possibly get some help from Valentine before he tries to depart. No matter how it all goes down, Jordan will clearly be injured and in some need of medical treatment ASAP. On April 8, Isaiah Gannon will be on board with keeping silent for someone. It's probably Curly will hand over Jordan's care to Isaiah and convince him to remove her name out of the rescue story. Regardless, Isaiah is a surgeon at GH, so he may end up in charge of Jordan's life or death procedure. After losing Marco Rios, Isaiah won't be looking to lose another patient, especially not someone he knows and cares about like Jordan. Jordan underwent a kidney transplant in the past, so that might make things more perilous when it comes to her health and the critical moments to come. As for Curtis, he'll be in a state of despair in the April 9 episode. Curtis will undoubtedly be worried about Jordan and whether she's going to make it out of this horrible ordeal alive. Curtis will have to count on his loved ones as he waits for any news on Jordan's condition. Laura Collins will stand up to assist Curtis and could also suspect Sidwell if she discovers Jordan's vehicle was perhaps tampered with. General Hospital spoilers claim some significant twists are on the road, so stay tuned to discover what's in store. Jordan, Curtis, and everyone else wrapped up in this mess. General Hospital spoilers. Sidwell destroys Charlie's Pub's reopening party. General Hospital spoilers say that Charlie's Pub will hold a reopening party which Jane Sidwell will likely wreck. GH fans may recall that the reason Charlie's needed repairs to begin with was because Sidwell burnt the place to get back at Sonny Corinthos. While he gave his goons strong instructions to ensure Christina Corinthos Davis was not in the establishment when this all went down, she was, which further added gasoline to the fire where Sidwell and Sonny's animosity was concerned. Marco Rios ended up saving Christina's life, a tidbit that Sidwell was reminded of during his son's funeral when Christina paid her last respects. Sidwell may know that Charlie's has been refurbished and is set to reopen, which presents the perfect chance for Sidwell to take some payback. After all, it was his son who saved Sonny's daughter, so perhaps Sidwell feels as if its good deed must be undone. Sidwell believes in his heart of hearts that Sonny was behind Marco's horrible murder, but fans know otherwise. In actuality, WSB agent, double agent Ross Cullum, Sidwell's Cold Fusion Project colleague, was the one to end Marco's life. After finding out that Marco deceived him and his father by stealing Bid Westbourne's prescription, Cullum took matters into his own hands. With that stated, Cullum is also keeping this hush-hush and alleging Sonny was behind Marco's stabbing, so Sidwell will not waver until Sonny pays the consequences. During the General Hospital weekly preview, a clip shows Christina on stage at Charlie's as she declares, "Welcome to the new and improved Charlie's." The crowd claps loudly, and as scenes transition, Sonny is shown assuring his daughter with a smile, "It's going to be a great night." This nearly ensures the concept that Sidwell would dampen the festivities in some form, whether he pulls another firebomb prank or puts an actual bomb to set off. Then, since Sidwell may not want to get his hands dirty by wounding or killing other clients, so could he hire a shooter to target Christina specifically? Maybe he sends a henchman to harm Sonny's daughter the same way he thinks his son was killed? General Hospital spoilers say that Sidwell will do something nefarious during the reopening at Charlie's, so it will be interesting to see what goes down and the drama that unfolds. General Hospital spoilers, car crash drama. Curtis and Jordan weren't the targets? General Hospital spoilers warn that a dangerous car crash storyline is about to unravel during the week of April 6 to 10. In fact, it looks like Curtis Ashford and Jordan Ashford are the victims, but are they the intentional targets? A good old switcheroo storyline. General Hospital spoilers remind viewers that it wasn't too long ago that Christina Corinthos Davis tried to cut the brakes of Ava Jerome's car in a plot of retribution, but ended up interfering with Rick Lansing's vehicle. The General Hospital promo seems to indicate that Jordan and Curtis's car is poised to crash, and whomever sabotages their vehicle might be thinking of hurting someone else. As fans may recall, during the week of March 30, Willow Kane overheard Kai Taylor and Trina Robinson discussing about her shooting Drew Kane. Willow started to come to the idea when she thought it weird that Trina knew Wiley Corinthos' ringtone on her phone. Whether Willow tampers with Trina's brakes to shut her and Kai up, or seeks her new buddy Jane Sidwell for aid, the car crash plan may be to erase both Trina and Kai from the equation to ensure their silence. But from the looks of it, things may go awry. Jordan and Curtis get caught in the crossfire. Sidwell seems like a pro when it comes to this kind of ideas, so perhaps Willow came up with this clever strategy on her own. Still, will she end up messing with the incorrect automobile like Christina did, or will Curtis need to borrow his daughter's car if something is wrong with his? Surely, with the wealth that Curtis has, he could hire a vehicle if he didn't have access to his own. But who has time for that? He and Jordan may be in a rush to get out, and Trina may just give over her keys and tell her dad she can Uber her way across town, or Kai may volunteer to take her. Either way, there's a fair potential that Jordan and Curtis could be battling for their lives, and Willow or Sidwell will be in for a surprise. Are Jordan and Curtis being targeted with this automobile crash or someone else? Share your opinions below. Here's when General Hospital's OG Ethan will be back on screen. Plus, all we know about his comeback. Did anybody request a long drink of water? Cause General Hospital will soon be serving up one in the form of Nathan Dean, who's resuming his role of Luke and Holly's son, Ethan. We are so excited that he is returning this April, executive producer Frank Valentini tells TV Insider. We have a great story planned with, of course, a few twists along the way. Since the former Nathan Parsons ended his initial 2009-12 run in Port Charles, he has made quite a name for himself in primetime, starring is not one but two vampire dramas recurring on Once Upon a Time and anchoring the 2019-2022 relaunch of Roswell. Several times throughout the years, the actor returned to the soap, including to help ease the retirement of his on-screen dad, Anthony Geary. But the last time we saw Ethan, he'd be weirdly recast with Bond James Ryan. It will be intriguing to watch where the character's journey takes him this time around. Dare we hope that as he reconnects with his half-sister Lulu, he brings a little romance into the life of beleaguered Christina, who hasn't had a love interest since pushing away significant other Blaze. This debut air date is Friday, April 17. Willow's action on GH could tear Kai and Trina apart. Willow's calm reaction and measured measures could push Kai and Trina from unified to divided. On General Hospital, Willow didn't panic as the truth swept past her. She adjusted. Somewhere between office bustle and actually paying attention, Willow picked up enough of Kai and Trina's talk to understand they knew she shot Drew, and she didn't react so much as stored it away for later. Now her office is quietly performing background checks on everyone, including Kai, and she's asking Chase things that sound casual but aren't. It doesn't blow anything up. It only tightens the space, turning what Kai and Trina thought was contained into something a lot more vulnerable. Key takeaways. Willow recognized Kai and Trina knew the truth and kept silent instead of responding. She went into the control mode, conducting background checks and probing Chase. Kai and Trina preserving the secret puts pressure on them. Willow's investigation shifts their secret from contained to closing in. The risk falls more on Kai as suspicion starts to focus on him, and if Willow verifies the truth, it could divide the pair. The secret that pulled them together right now. Kai and Trina are aligned because they share the truth. They heard it, digested it, and chose, at least for the moment, to hang on it. That kind of shared information develops trust first. It generates a sense that they're on the same side of something that counts. But the link came with weight attached. It isn't simply that they know Willow shot Drew, but what they might do with that data. To stay quiet, they have to protect each other while living with the pressure of knowing how quickly everything could implode. Willow's actions shift the equation. The second she starts probing, the secret stops being something they can control. It becomes something closing in on them, piece by piece, question by question, when protection stops being equal. The trouble is that pressure doesn't land the same way on both of them. Trina could want to maintain the line, keep things stable, protect Kai, and keep the truth buried. That instinct matches who she is, and it fits the version of his circumstances she wants to believe in. Kai, on the other hand, is the one being looked at. If Willow's queries keep looping back at him, if the background checks develop into something more pointed, he becomes the easier target. And once that happens, staying quiet stops seeming like loyalty and starts feeling like a danger, of one he might not be ready to take. That's where the fracture leaves. Protecting each other only works as long as the cost stays equal. The moment one of them has more to lose, the decision alters. And with Willow pulling on the thread, it's no longer just about whether the truth gets out. It's about what she does and which one of them realizes that they can't keep the secret anymore. General Hospital spoilers. Sidwell Sony revenge. Chaos and destruction during Charlie's Pub relaunch. General Hospital's rumors reveal that Charlie's Pub is planned to throw a splashy reopening party during the week of April 6 to 10, and this sounds like a perfect storm considering Jane Sidwell is desperate for retribution against Sonny Corinthos. What's set to go down? Time to unpack the drama below. Jane Sidwell's vengeance. General Hospital spoilers remind readers that Sidwell believes that Sonny was the one who stabbed his son Marco Rios to death. Of course, unbeknownst to him, it was his cold fusion project colleague Ross Cullum. As Sidwell trusts Cullum's word over Sonny's, things don't look good for the crime boss and his loved ones. It's interesting because Sidwell was the one reason Charlie's needed to shut down in the first place. In their mob war, Sidwell decided to cause a fire at the tavern some months back. While he directed his henchmen to guarantee Christina Quintus Davis was not there when he did this, his goon was sloppy, and Sonny's daughter was locked in the fire. Thankfully, Marco was in the right place at the right moment and saved Christina. So, with Charlie's reopening, Sidwell may decide now it is the greatest chance to send the message, an eye for an eye. Sidwell likely did not forget what his son sacrificed for Sonny's daughter. Nevertheless, on the Friday, April 3rd episode, Christina provided him a lovely reminder when she attended Marco's funeral and passed on her condolences to Sidwell. As the GH preview for the week of April 6 to 10 suggests a massive relaunch celebration, it's not hard to predict what could happen next. Another fire at the pub is likely, but will Sidwell want innocent people hurt, or will he more targeted? Could he hire a henchman to attack Christina once the festivities are done? Perhaps persuade someone to shoot her during the party? Or maybe he has an eye for an eye idea. Hire someone to knife Christina to death exactly like his son was? What type of havoc will Sidwell unleash when on Sonny during Charlie's big reopening? Share your opinions below. Brit's deadly choice. Cassius abandons her. Dante unmasks Lulu's lies, and a romantic night out ends in a bloody mess. Sidwell's deadly demand pushes Britt toward the edge. Britt Westbourne finds herself stuck in a waking nightmare. Jason is gone, and she has zero protection left. Jane Sidwell is sliding after his son's awful death. He needs his weapon prototype finished immediately. The spoiler suggests he makes a terrifying ultimatum to the doctor. He tells his goons to eliminate her forever if she fails. Britt is desperate for her medicines and her safety, but her imagined family offers no consolation in this maelstrom. Suddenly, Cassius Payson exposes his true, twisted colors. He confronts Britt with steely eyes and strong warning. The man acting as Nathan West abandons all sibling allegiance. He screams that she is on her own if she fails. Cassius demands the prototype without any more delays. Britt knows she is truly alone in this lion's lair. Will she finish the weapon or become the next victim? The clock is ticking toward a heart-stopping end for her. General Hospital spoilers. Dante demands answers while Lulu spirals into panic. Dante Falconari is finally acting like a father again. He notices something is drastically wrong with his son, Rocco. Elizabeth throws a surprise about Rocco's recent medical stay. Dante confronts Lulu and the boy about the hidden injuries. He wants to know why they kept him in the dark. Lulu tries to pitch a falsehood about a cooking incident. She hopes her poker face holds up under his keen gaze. But the guilt is killing her alive, every single second. Just when things come, Lulu faces fresh cause of fear. She knows Rocco shot Ross Cullum to save Jason. This secret is a ticking time bomb for their family. Dante detects the lie, but cannot exactly prove it yet. Meanwhile, Lulu remains clueless to the reality about her partner. She thinks she is dating Nathan West. In actuality, she is sleeping with the adversary, Cassius Payson. Could this big falsehood damage her world when it finally explodes? Blood on the road as a date-night tragedy strikes. The big reopening of Charlie's pub opens with high hopes. Sonny tells Christina that the night will be beautiful. Jordan and Curtis look gorgeous as they head together. Curtis informs Jordan that everything depends on her night. They enjoy a romantic moment before the world turns black. Shocking twist. Their amorous excursion ends in a horrific automobile catastrophe. Metal crunches and the glass shatters as calamity strikes the road. Meanwhile, Carly and Valentine are on a high-stakes mission. They are hunting Jack Brennan to bring him down finally. Their paths clash with the accident in a tangled knot. Valentine is still a fugitive hiding in plain sight. The coalition might expose him to the authorities instantly. Carly must think swiftly to protect him and help the victims. Lives hang in the balance as the dust settles. Will everyone survive this awful night on the highway? General Hospital spoilers. Deception excess clash while Trina faces her fears. Brooklyn and Lucy eventually have a long overdue discussion. The tension between them is thick enough to cut. Brooklyn cautions that their existing business model is failing. She handles the Sidwell problem with absolute and direct honesty. Lucy is hungry for retribution after what happened to Maxie, but Sidwell has deception in a literal chokehold right now. He needs their company to stay legal for his scams. He will do anything to stop them from leaving. Over at the pub, Trina Robinson battles with acute stage fright. Gio Palmieri steps in to give her a pep talk. He assures that they will get through the performance together. He pulls up his guitar to saddle her quivering nerves. They share a wonderful connection amidst the surrounding Port Charles turmoil. But a dark storm is creeping at them regardless. Trina is about to receive some pretty awful news. Her night of music will end in absolute heartbreak. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel without missing any update.